Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Malcolm, and I am back with another video. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I see a lot of people constantly messing up what an anti-hero is. Everybody always gets it wrong. They call everything an anti-hero no matter what the situation is. So today we're gonna be clearing that up. And look, I get it. I get how you would get confused because an anti-hero sounds like it should be the opposite of a hero, a villain. Anti, opposite, hero, hero. So you would think that would be a villain, but it's not. So today's video is going to be about what is a hero, what is a villain, what is an anti-hero, and what is an anti-villain. I know most of y'all have never even heard the word anti-villain. Most likely you're calling anti-villains anti-heroes and you don't know the difference. So let me enlighten y'all. But before we get into that, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, do all the good stuff. It will help me out a ton. I'm working a lot harder on my YouTube page. As y'all know, TikTok is about to be cooked in the US very soon. And that is going to mean a lot of changes for me. So I'm going to be working a lot harder on my YouTube to build my YouTube up. And it would help if you guys would give me a sub and share this with your friends. All right, let's start off with the easy one. What is a hero? We pretty much all know the answer to that. A hero is a person who does the right things for the right reasons. Basically, a hero does things like, I save people because I respect human life. I save people because I don't want to see people hurt. I do this, that. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty self-explanatory what a hero is. We all know. A hero is someone like Deku, Tanjiro, Naruto. Most shonen main characters are gonna be the classic hero trope. They're willing to put others before themselves in order to do the right thing. However, being a hero does not mean that you always have to do the right thing for the right reason all the time. It just means you do it most of the time. Yeah, everybody's gonna have their moments of weakness where they mess up or make mistakes and all types of things. But if you're doing the right thing for the right reason the majority of the time, you're probably a hero. That's easy. I feel like I don't really have to explain that one. Next up, we have villains. A villain is a person who does the wrong things for the wrong reasons. Easy enough, right? A villain goes, I hurt people because fuck people. I steal things because I want things. I want revenge because I want to see them hurt. Y'all know what a villain does. That's some villain shit. Good examples of villains are like Dio, Shigaraki, Sukuna, Mahito. People who are just bad. They do bad things because they want to do bad things. Most of them just want to reach their own selfish goals because fuck it. The world can burn for all I care. As long as I get what I want, as long as I'm doing bad, I'm cool. And once again, a villain does not have to do bad all the time. But if for the majority, you're doing the wrong things for the wrong reasons, that's a villain. Self-explanatory. All right, here's where this video is going to start to get interesting. Now we're going to talk about anti-heroes and anti-villains and what the fuck those terms mean. Okay, so an anti-hero is a person who is doing the right things for the wrong reason. An anti-hero doesn't really care about the well-being of others or the greater good or anything like that. They care about their own selfish goals, and so a lot of times doing the right thing will just get them to their goal easier. Because hey, if I have selfish goals, why not take the path of least resistance to get to them? I want bread, and I don't want to have to deal with the heroes on my ass all the time, so instead of stealing it, I'll just be a mercenary. Yeah. I'll kill people. I'll do whatever I gotta do. If I gotta help a lady across the street to get a bunch of bread, I'll do it. I just want the bread. Also, I want to make it clear, an anti-hero doesn't have to only be doing it for money, but a lot of the times it is normally for money. The poster child for anti-heroes is Deadpool. A lot of the times, Deadpool is on the side of the heroes, but not particularly because he values human life or the greater good is what he's doing it for. It's just because this is what's helping Deadpool get what Deadpool wants in this moment. If Deadpool wants money, yeah, he'll hurt the bad guys to get some money. If Deadpool wants some information or some powers or even just for fun, he'll work with the good guys because, like, this is what I want to do. A lot of anti-heroes in stories tend to be mercenaries like Deadpool or Zeno and Hunter x Hunter. Like, those type of people tend to fit really well into that category. Another good example of an anti-hero is Hiei in Yu Yu Hakusho. Now, granted, Hiei isn't an anti-hero for the whole show because by the end of the show, he is doing the right things for the right reasons. But for like that middle portion, yeah, I'm working with the heroes, but only because I'm trying to lower my sentence, or I'm just doing what I need to do in order to get back to what I want to do in the first place. Also, an anti-hero, while they're not doing it for the right reason, they're still a hero. All that matters is they're doing the right things, so they still do fall in that hero category. Now, by this point, if you're like the average person, you're probably thinking, okay, he just explained what an anti-hero is, but a lot of people who I thought were anti-heroes don't sound like what he explained at all. What the fuck are they? More than likely, they are anti-villains. So let's talk about what anti-villains are. And I'm gonna be honest with you, anti-villains to me are the most fun out of all these. I think they're the most interesting, the most complex. They make for the best stories. I love anti-villains. Some of my favorite characters in all of fiction are anti-villains. An anti-villain is a person who does the wrong things for the right reasons. Anti-villains' hearts are normally in the right place. They want to help the world. They want to help a ton of people. They want to do the right thing. But a lot of times they just take that a step or two too far and end up doing the wrong things to try to get to that goal. Anti-villains normally start off as heroes, but heroes have lines that they will not cross because they know, if I do this, I'll be doing the wrong thing now. Naruto or Deku or any of the people we talked about in the hero category, there are certain things they just won't do, even though they know, yeah, this might be the thing to do for the greater good. It will compromise my morals, so I'm not gonna do it. Anti-villains don't give a shit. They'll do it. An anti-villain will say something like, yes, I'm gonna kill these people right now, but because it will save so many more in the long run. They tend to believe that they have to break some eggs in order to make the omelet. Like I said earlier, a lot of anti-villains started off as heroes, but they kind of get frustrated. As we know, heroes can only do so much because they're boxed in by their morals. Even though this villain has done so many horrible, terrible things, I can't kill him because that's the wrong thing to do. Or maybe if I killed 50 people here, these 1,000 people will get to live. A hero won't do that. An anti-villain will. A lot of anti-villains get frustrated with the system and they think, why are we following these stupid rules? If we break these rules, we can do so much more good down the long run. So that's what they do. They break the rules and they say, fuck it, I'm gonna break these eggs because this is how we make the omelet. Good examples of anti-villains would be like MCU's Thanos. MCU Thanos thought, hey, if I don't do something, everybody is going to die because there's not enough resources. So I'm gonna snap away half of the people so the other half can live in prosperity and be okay. Madara Uchiha, Itachi, Pain, most of the Naruto villains are actually anti-villains. Madara wanted to put everyone in the infinite Tsukiyomi in order to reach world peace. He wanted everybody to have their own individualized happiness. Pain was like, yo, if everybody feels pain, we will get world peace because now we'll all be able to understand each other. Itachi killed all of his own people, but he didn't do it for villainous reasons. He did it because he didn't want a greater war to where all of the Leaf Village and all of the Uchiha are all in pain and in despair. Instead, we're going to break these eggs to make the omelet, kill the Uchiha so we don't have a war. Did it make sense? That's up for y'all to decide, but he was doing the wrong thing for the right reason. Another example of an anti-villain, Hero Killer Stain in My Hero Academia. He was going around killing these heroes, which is objectively a wrong thing to do, but his reasoning was, if we have all these false heroes around, the hero society will crumble and the world will fucking burn. Instead, I'll get rid of these false heroes, the faith in heroes will be good because we'll only have good heroes left and everything will be okay. Was that a bad thing to do? Probably, but his heart was in the right place. An important thing that I want y'all to note is that anti-villains are still villains. They are doing the wrong thing. Even though their heart's in the right place and they're doing it for the right reasons, they're still villains. But it is important to look at why they're doing it when we're categorizing what type of villain they are. Sukuna and Itachi both do bad things, but the reasons why they do bad things are vastly different. And that's why one's an anti-villain and the other is just a straight up villain. And that's the thing about anti-villains. A lot of them don't have evil in their heart. A little bit ago, I got a question asking, how can you be a villain without being evil? And it's just like this. A lot of anti-villains, they want to do the right thing and they want good. They're just as good as a lot of the heroes, but they're willing to compromise their morals in order to get to that good, where a hero will not do that. Hopefully this video has helped clear up the difference between heroes, villains, anti-hero, and anti-villains. If you have any questions, make sure to leave them in the comments and I can do my best to help answer those. And let me know what other videos you guys want to see. I told y'all I'm going a lot harder on YouTube from now on, especially since TikTok's about to be cooked. That makes me depressed, but whatever. But yeah, make sure you guys like, share, comment, subscribe, do all those good things, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out. Peace.